the victim is present, the victim's family is present in court, Your Honor. They do plan on being actively involved in the case. They are very distraught of the loss of their loved one, Your Honor, and we're just asking if the defendant and his family not have any contact with the victim's family out of their respect, and that's all that we have at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. For Ms. Robinson's family present in the courtroom, Ms. Robinson being a victim, you are family members. You are also victims in this case on her behalf. You have a right to be notified of all stages of proceedings in this case, and you have a right to be present. You have a right to be heard today if there's any requests before the court. The victim's advocate has let us know that at this time you are very distraught, you do not wish to come forward and speak, and you do not have to. I'm acknowledging your presence today. And though I'm not setting a bond, so there's no way for me to issue a no contact order at this time, but there is something that I can do for you. I'm going to let Mr. Frederick know that while you are being held and waiting to go before a general session circuit court judge, that I'm asking you have no contact with the family. You don't try to call them, talk about their case. Don't try to send them any messages from your family to them. Just let them be alone at this time until your bond is set. Can you do that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And if there's nothing from the state, nothing further from the victim's advocate, and since I'm not setting bond, there is no other questions that I have for you about your ties to the community, Mr. Frederick. You understand you have been charged with murder. You understand you have the right to employ counsel. And you understand if you cannot afford counsel, how to apply for a public defender?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is your arraignment form. I'm going to ask that you initial each box. I have given you this in verbally. I'm giving it to you in writing about the right to counsel. And this is just certifying that I have informed you of your rights. If you'll sign it, then I'll sign it. You get to keep a copy. We send one on up with your paperwork. So you will be bound over in the jail until a general sessions judge does determine your bond at a later date.